Hey everybody, what's up? It's Melee Damage 15 here, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm bringing you news about 7 Days to Die's latest update, version 1.2. There are a lot of exciting updates to cover, so I want to highlight some of these updates and give you my insights and thoughts on it. I hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. So the post starts off by the Fun Pimp saying, "Hello survivors, here is version 1.2 V22 experimental for you all. While the team is all hands on deck working on version 2.0, we wanted you all to get the fixes, optimizations, and console crossplay preparations sooner rather than later." So here they are stating that they are working on version 2.0, aka Storm's Brewing, the update that will bring the weather and biome progression overhaul, as well as the wardrobe system, additional zombie stages, spawn near friend, Twitch drops, outfit DLCs, and much more. By stating that they wanted to get these updates to us sooner rather than later means that the Storm's Brewing update is more than likely postponed. If we look back at version 1.0 experimental, it came out on June 24th. Stable 1.0 did not launch until July 25th, a month after. Now, I know they were working on certifications for console around this time, but if we look back to Alpha 21.1, we see that the experimental version launched July 20th, 2023, and then the stable version launched August 15th, 2023, so about a month there as well. Then if we look further back at Alpha 21, we see the experimental version launched June 12th, 2023, and the stable version launched June 29th, 2023, so a little over 2 weeks. This means that stable for version 1.2 will probably happen around Christmas time, which means that the original time frame of Q4 for 2024 for Storm's Brewing is postponed. A little disappointing, but they did say at the bottom of the roadmap that these changes are subject to change, so take that with what you will. Now let's get back to the update. With this build, we introduce various optimizations to all platforms, but also unleash the ability to generate random world generation maps to our console fans. Crossplay will be fully enabled once experimental ends, version 1.2 goes stable, and our console users get access to version 1.2. Until then, there will be no one to crossplay with. This will open up crossplay between PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC clients. However, no dedicated servers just yet. Version 1.2 should be compatible with existing save games, but we recommend starting a new game for the very best experience. And as always, PC players, if you want to access the experimental version, here's how you do it. So here we find out that random world generated maps and crossplay will be available at stable launch. Now, they did say that there will still not be dedicated servers yet. My guess is that that will come with the actual Storm's Brewing update. So basically, this means that multiplayer worlds will still be based off of whoever is the host. Now, what this means for how many players can play, I'm not sure. I would assume that if a PC player is the host, that the maximum would be more than the current consoles. As for the console maximum of 4, maybe we see a jump to 8. That ultimately was their goal, but they didn't mention this in the notes anywhere, so we'll have to wait and see. As far as additions, we have a few, but I want to pinpoint a couple that I like. The first is implemented console performance/quality graphics modes selectable through the video options UI. We finally have an option for performance mode, which should help with any lag brought on by late game hordes and high tier POIs. We got some of the new animal models for the vulture, rabbit, and chicken. We're still missing several of the new models that they've shown, but at least we have some more now. And then the sound effects for the nerd outfit when you get an extra crafting skill point. I think that's awesome because several times it was a guessing game to remember how many books you had before and if you got the double. Now we'll have a sound effect each time that happens. As far as changes, they are disabling the old resolution scaling and enabling FSR in performance mode. Again, really excited about performance mode and to see how that works. They are enabling random world generated menu items for console, of course, a bunch of smaller optimizations and polishings. Helmet light mods now have less of a range. Screamers have new sounds. That one will be interesting to hear how they sound now. And then Grace is no longer zombie food. This one confused me at first because I thought this meant that they were changing the meat back to regular meat instead of rotten flesh, but I think this just means that zombies won't eat Grace like they do with other animals once they're dead. Correct me if I'm wrong, PC players that are on experimental now. They have a ton of small fixes As for myself, I don't think I've really ran into any issues with any of these, but I probably just didn't notice. Some of you probably have run into these issues, so here's the list of everything that they've fixed. I'm not really going to go into detail because there wasn't really a ton, like I said, that stood out to me just because I haven't had any issues, but here they are. Feel free to pause and take a look at them. What are your thoughts on these updates? Let me know what you think and what you're hoping for with this update and upcoming storms brewing. Thanks so much for watching my video. If you liked it, please leave a like and subscribe for more 7 Days to Die content. I currently have 2 series going on my channel, so go give those a watch. I also have a Discord, link is in the description below. Thanks again everyone, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.